That's the only, it would just be like a word added into that last page.
Appendix A?
Yeah.
You know, when you get into the full-blown security, that gets extremely expensive. Trust me, I just saw a bill at the county for it. It's like, yeah.
You want it referenced that they are providing cybersecurity, correct?
Well, I guess what we're looking for is firewall, to
Like
protect.
Sophos or some program like
We
that.
have Sophos, yeah.
Yeah, then we have it,
We
yeah.
have
They put that
We just
on
wanna
Yes,
make
we
sure
do.
they keep
Yeah, we
that
did,
up to date.
Yeah, you get that, yeah.
internet security.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So who's gonna make a motion?
So move.
I thought Matt already made the motion.
I second it.
Yeah, seconded it. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay. I'll get my pile started here to get back to you, Elsa.
Thanks, Lynn.
Let's see. New business. I asked my buddy, Mike Spaccaforno, to give me a copy of the resolution that Masonville passed. I just got it today. It was a resolution asking that the AIM funding be restored in the New York State budget. So, like I said, I'll have Elsa give everybody a copy of this. All we've gotta do is change Town Masonville to Town Delhi, and
Yeah.
we can adopt that at our next meeting. I don't know if we're doing good, but
Well, the last information I got from the county association was that the governor is looking, taking another look at that whole thing in the budget, and looks like he may be deciding to change.
he's taken quite a beating over this.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
when you wanna take money away and then tell us we still have to stay under the
Yeah,
cap. It's
so,
kinda,
he's revisiting that thought.
and our county chamber sent out the numbers. The county as a whole, if all the towns that are on this list lost their current AIM payments, in the county, it'd be $338,812.
How much would that make?
Town of Delhi, we would lose $23,053. The village of Delhi would lose another $29,190. So you're talking $53,000 or $52,000 between the two, which is a pretty significant
You know, when you're
increase to the
sitting in
budget.
Albany, you don't think that's much money, but
Yeah.
when you're sitting on this board,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money.
In Westchester, that's, coffee
Yeah.
money. Here, it's
It's needed big time.
payment on a truck.
Do we have to wait to,
I mean,
Is
if,
there anything in there that's not or up?
no, it's a standard boilerplate. Like I said, if you're, I'll pass it around. If everybody is agreeable, we can pass it with, just a note to make the changes
Changes.
for the town, and it's got the list of everybody they're sending it to. Like I said, the more, the better.
And Senator Metzger is going to be at the Village of Delhi tomorrow for coffee.
Well, she's
If-
coming tomorrow now.
If anybody would like to come and
Tomorrow.
speak
I
with
was
her
told
tomorrow.
she's not gonna be here.
Well, she put it up on her
It's
social
gonna be,
media this
it's
afternoon.
gonna be one of her people that works for her. That's what they told me at the village hall, cause I went there today for the meeting, and it was canceled, so. And she said, they told me that she wasn't coming herself. Now, she might, but they told me it wasn't gonna be her, so.
What time is that?
10 o'clock in the morning at Village Hall.
That's not gonna work for me, because I'm on hospital show duty.
You all get to look at this down on that, I'm good with it.
Let you guys take a look at it.
It's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it just says, she's going to host mobile office hours at Delphi Village Hall tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And the girls in the office told me it was a representative of her office would be there.
It could be, yeah.
It might be. Well, Jen, I don't know if did I tell you guys, she came to the, last watershed meeting with, two of her assistants, the chief of staff and another one. So, we put a little uncomfortableness in the room. Then I kind of really made it uncomfortable at the end. That's another issue, but she asked some good questions, and they were kind of surprised that we had another public official that was showing up and paying attention to the going back and forth. I brought up a couple appraisals on some property that had been purchased in the watershed here, one in Delhi and Roxbury. Because they've been telling us that for the streamside acquisition program, there really is no value to land that can't be developed. I'm like, well, when you buy the land, you put the restriction on that it can't be developed, so what's the difference whether you put the restriction or,
Right.
you know, we put it on in the town subdivision break. They keep arguing it makes a difference, but land that can't be built on isn't worth anything,
They
so.
wanna lower their,
Yeah.
that's
So I
why,
brought up a half-acre parcel just above Delhi on Route 10, or just off of Route 10. Half an acre, they spent $25,000 for a piece of land. Woods, no water, no sewer,
yeah,
unbuildable. And I asked them, how did you come up with that number? Because then they bought 7 acres in Roxbury, and it was $49,000 for the 7 acres. I said, you're talking $50,000 an acre versus $7,000 an acre. It seems like whatever you want the thing to appraise at,
is where,
this is where it's coming in.
yeah.
So, there was a lot of hemming and hawing, and, well, we don't know what you're talking about, so I gave them their own contract numbers. Then they just sat there staring at each other, and we asked if, since these parcels have been closed on, we said, can we get the copy of the appraisals? And they kind of, well, we could, maybe, and we said, well, are you going to cooperate, or do we need to foil them? The short answer is, apparently, we're gonna have to foil them, so Monday night, I'm gonna have the coalition vote to foil these two appraisals, so we can find out why there's such a disparaging gap. And they say they're not messing with our values, our property values. I said, well, you absolutely are. You know, I offered to sell my house, I'd even throw the house in for free if they paid me $50,000 an acre.
Come on up to my place.
Yeah. They didn't seem to, I said, I'd even knock the house down for them so it could be vacant land, you know, I was willing to work with them, but we'll see where that goes. They didn't, they were supposed to get back to us within 3 or 4 days and let us know whether they were gonna voluntarily hand over the information. It didn't happen, so I'm assuming we're gonna be following it. That'll be more entertainment. The first time I brought it up, I was told it wasn't the time or the place.
When you say we, who is we?
It was me and Jeff Baker, the attorney for Coalition Watershed Towns. And then State Health Department had a couple reps there, EDC had a bunch of people there. Jen and two of her staff were there.
Since you and Jeff are gonna be just one of the process.
Yeah. We'll be bringing it up to the CWT board next Monday night. And just as a warning, it looks like CWT is gonna have to raise its dues. This last couple of years of legal fights has drained the coffers considerably. So we may see a little boost in our CWT dues next time around. Anywho, now that the train is totally derailed, we'll go back to the agenda.
Sorry.
Committee reports.
Did you decide to do anything with that,
No.
resolution?
Oh, we all saw it.
Is everybody,
I'm
is everybody in favor of sending, okay, passing a resolution, whatever number it's gonna be? You'll have to put a number on it.
First resolution, so,
No, that's
I second.
Second.
Number 2 for 2019, we passed them. I'm in favor of passing that resolution.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we'll just, have Elsa number it and change
You have to call
Masonville.
the roll on this, to call
Oh, yeah, gotta call the
So
roll.
good.
The roll is called
So
again,
good. Bill?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Mark?
or? Yes.
Jenna?
Yes.
Al?
Yep.
Line 1, potholes. They can't be as bad as Meredith Street there.
Definitely not.
You can put that in your paper too. Apparently, they were supposed to have, when they ran the drainage, they were supposed to have repaved that stretch. And I'm being told the governor decided he had something he wanted to spend the money on instead, so. they
That,
didn't
is
have-
that DOT?
yeah. So DOT lost the money that they were supposed to have to do that, so hopefully this spring they do something, because otherwise I'm gonna have to find a new route home, because it's ridiculous.
I already do go the other way home. Right to Falls Mills, it's smoother.
I'd love to see New York State's 5-year plan for their roads.
Yeah. I think they're more than 2.4 million
I don't think
behind.
they have they don't have any plan.
Yeah, gotta love that, they tell us stay under the cap, and they tell us we gotta spend 2.4 million to catch up on road
They're
maintenance.
too busy giving away free education.
Well,
Can't afford to fix roads.
Yeah, that whole smoke and mirrors.
They just realized they got a deficit going on, they ain't figured out how to fix that yet.
Yeah, you fix it, you just raise taxes. That's the answer to
Well, they've
everything.
been taxing the rich and they're leaving.
Yeah, the rich can afford to leave, us poor saps are stuck here.
They're moving.
Oh, well. So where are we at, Darren? Is anything out of service at the moment, or?
No, nope, not completely.
Not completely.
Everything can move.
I
No, we're
heard the
doing,
Oshkosh the other day, so I know that's back in service.
yep, yeah, that's, old reliable, since the other one, parked on the side of the road quite a bit.
And we can probably give Lillian a copy of the picture of our replacement truck that we're in the process of rebuilding.
Yep, that finally came.
I didn't respond the other day to the mass email, or the mass text message. I like Matt's response, yep, it's a truck.
Stick with what you know, right?
They started working on that. I saw Matt was out there pressure washing the frame and everything on
Yep.
day one, so.
Yep, pressure washing it. We're just gonna go through everything, even though it
Even though they
passed.
supposedly
yeah,
did work
yeah.
on it.
It passed inspection, put it that way, but we're gonna go through all the air valves and everything else we can get to now. We're gonna see if it needs replacing before
Do it
anything's on
before
it.
we can't get to the pieces.
Yep. Yep, so we started working on it slowly, but we haven't had a lot of time here, obviously. to do it.
No, we're usually out putting grit down, so,
We've seen our share of miles lately.
it was kind of discussion at finance today for all the town supervisors on that committee. It's overtime budgets are being blown through fast.
Overtime budgets and winter material.
Yeah.
I know, everybody's in the same boat.
It'd be nice if we could devise a way to suck all that stuff back up on the
Sure
side.
would be.
County just got a new vacuum truck.
Well, seriously, I mean, we could reuse that stuff, you know, at least another time. There's
Yeah.
a lot of it there if you could get it
Yeah.
somehow.
Just suck it out of the ditches in the spring before it got full of everything else, you know, probably could use
There's
it.
a lot right along the side of the road. I use it, filling in holes and stuff in my house.
There's certainly a lot of it on
Al
there
just
now.
admitted he's stealing
I'm
road
still,
grid.
yeah, well, it's going in the ditch, I might just well take it.
I did want to, say to you and your crew that what little bit of town roads I traveled on last night, I thought were in fantastic shape considering the weather event yesterday.
Yeah, I saw a few cars on my hill, didn't make it there on the first try, but,
Oh, there's a story behind that one. It was one vehicle. This four-wheel drive went out of this pickup,
oh, yeah.
so he was bound and determined to get home. But he made it finally.
I made it up.
That's a feat on that hill without four-wheel drive with a
Yep.
truck.
Well, especially when you have a plow on the front and no weight in the
Yep.
back.
Could be a problem.
Yeah, he did mark it up pretty good, but yeah, that's how that worked.
Do we have, I see that the flatbed, steel flatbed is done,
Yep,
so any chance you can like send me a photo then? Because we have to tell the O'Connor Foundation that, that's the one they help pay for, am I right?
yep.
Okay.
They did have
Forward
help
that.
pay for or going to help pay for?
Will help pay for it? I don't even know if we got money yet, but part of the
I
deal
think
is
we've
that
gotta
we
send them bills.
Yeah,
Yeah, the bill just came in for it, so it was
Okay.
paid in this right now.
So then we can
Yep.
send them a bill.
So we have that, and we have the hours too, that we put into installing it.
Maybe,
I haven't seen the bills yet, so I couldn't
Yeah,
tell
the
you.
last one.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll get that gathered up and get it off to the O'Connor Foundation. The picture wouldn't hurt either, so you can see what they helped us do.
yeah. I think I took the before pictures, so.
Yeah.
He loves taking pictures.
Yeah.
Frank.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't have really too much new, it's obviously. The obvious, we've been busy.
Anybody have any other questions for Darren? Alrighty. Health and Youth, Billy, Janet, anything to report?
I have nothing to report.
No.
Nothing at this time. Economic Development, Shared Services.
Yeah, we are right now formulating the, housing study committee. The Village of Delhi has received a grant, for, a housing study. And, the town of Delhi is participating with them on that. Also, we have a participant from the college who will be serving on that committee. We are looking for somebody from O'Connor Hospital, I'm not sure if we've heard back from them yet. Glenn Nealis from the IDA will be on that committee. And we're looking for a few others to participate. First meeting is March sixth, is that right?
Yes,
And that's gonna be at the E-Center
correct.
at noon. So we will begin the process, and we hope to have something done by the end of the year if possible.
Should you work on what, RFPs first?
Yes, yep, we're working on the contract first, getting that out to potential researchers. So that's where we're at with that. As far as the hotel goes, I was in touch with the president up to the college, Michael, and that is still sitting in Albany, waiting on Albany to make a decision in regards to swapping of the land. So he will keep me up to date as that proceeds. What else did we talk about?
At Shared Services?
Yeah,
I don't recall, but the other thing that did happen shared service wise was there was a meeting of the flood commission, which has got progress is being made towards another project. So there'll be some action on Steel Brook before the end, I mean, it's gonna, once the weather clears up. People have noticed, I'm sure, that the Reservoir Park entrance is being developed, and that's using material that's being removed from another site in Walton, so Delhi is benefiting from that. And it's improving the entrance to Reservoir Park, which eventually the village has plans to, well, I don't wanna spill any beans there.
Plans to do something with?
Yeah, but the road development is good for the town because, one of the flood mitigation projects is removing trees that are, you know, in danger of falling into Steel Brook and then coming down the stream in a weather event and blocking the bridge. So in order for that project to happen, we needed to have a road developed, and it worked out perfectly for us. So that's just an update on something that's being achieved through the flood commission.
I would just also mention that, we also talked about the shared mechanic and the issues, so everybody now is, understands that, you know, wintertime is not the best time, for us to be able to help them out, you know, with our mechanic. We are working out, devising a plan so that, the town mechanic would have access to, an account with the village, wherever they buy their parts, so that, once an approval was reached from the village saying, yes, we wanna fix it, then our mechanic would be able to access that account, get what he needs, and do the repairs. So, that's something the village, they're going back to work that out and get that set up, so, but, they're all were understanding that, you know, wintertime, we just didn't have time. We also talked about the truck that's here now and filled in the village, board representatives as to what that issue was. They just weren't fully aware that there was so much issues with that particular truck, so. But they're understanding, and we hope to just continue and work it out the best we can.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good, sounds great.
Recreation Committee.
Yes, okay, we, right at this point, of course, our pool is, there's still been some work going on down there with Jefferson, which was one of the bills we had tonight, basically finishing up the bathrooms. At this point, those are the only things that are going on down there right now. We are on hold with our security system. We have ordered things and are ready to go with that, but until the contractors actually sign off, they are not of the frame of mind of allowing somebody else to go in there and make changes to their work. So at this point, the security system is on hold. So myself and Floyd, and I've been kind of the security, we've been going down and checking the heat,
There's
making
security
sure
guards now?
things are okay down there. So far, everything's been good. We are in the process of working with the Legion in regards to the access road.
Access easement.
Yeah, the access driveway. Yeah, I don't want, it's not a road, but it's a driveway.
An access easement.
And
We don't wanna
so-
call it a road, cause then we get all kinds of problems.
Right, it's not a road. And so, we're working through that, and hopefully we'll have that worked out here before too long, as soon as Leo gets back from Florida and can help me out with some wording and so on, but, so other than that, you know, we're in pretty good shape, you know, things are moving along quite well.
Good. Personnel, anything? No personnel issues, that's good. Building, I know Billy's got some, prices on fixing some lights.
So, yeah, we have, an estimate here from Pat Mears Electric. He broke it into 3 parts. First is in the clerk's office to remove existing parts and rectify 5 fixtures in there, LED, and installing new bulbs. for $315. Part 2 is outside of this building to remove 3 existing outside lights and install new LED dusk to dawn fixtures at a cost of $500. And part 3 of that is, we have an exterior light on the highway garage. Needs to be replaced by where they fuel up. Remove the existing light, install a new fixture, $370. So the grand total for all 3 would be $1,185. Or we can do any part of that.
Well, the inside stuff is critical here, and then the entryway is critical too, I think. I
Trying
didn't know
to
anything
fuel the
about
trucks in the
truck.
dark is probably critical.
Fueling
so
trucks in the dark would be my biggest concern.
I'll entertain a motion to do all 3 for $1185.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Uh,
Mark, I just wanted to back up on the recreation. I forgot to mention the fact that we do have our ad out there right now for the pool director. And that's finalizing the 16th, I believe is the last day. So the PAC meeting, the Pool Advisory Council meeting was canceled this month, just because we didn't have more to discuss and we're waiting for these resumes to come in. So far, we have only one. So we've rescheduled our meeting for February 26th. And at that point, we'll probably, make some decision on where we're going with this person. So,
Alrighty.
okay.
IT, I guess we kinda covered some of that with the ISD contract. Anything else? Matt's YouTube channel is live.
Well, we do have our Town of Delhi YouTube channel now, and we've uploaded about 4 meetings. If you go to YouTube and type in Town of Delhi, New York channel, you gotta look for the channel, otherwise you're gonna get all kinds of nonsense, but.
Yeah, I got all the other towns, but I didn't get the other stuff.
Oh.
That's all right. I didn't put
Make
channel.
it something
so.
simple like Matt's greatest hits.
It's gonna be Matt and Mark in the morning there when we're gonna have our own
Yeah,
show
right.
on public access.
What is it, Town of Delhi NY?
I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
But, it's got like the last maybe 4 or 5 meetings on it. It takes quite a while for meetings to upload on my computer, but we're going to have about, 4 years of archives on there, so you can find evidence of anything you want pretty soon. What's happened in this room.
I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll have to start thinking harder before we talk. That ain't bad.
Well, I've gotta look for a channel, but on my phone.
They've already pulled us.
Yeah. We're too rowdy. We're not allowed to be on there. It's adult only.
Doesn't meet community standards.
We'll find it
Matt
before the
looks
end of the
for it.
meeting.
Yeah, well, Matt looks, code enforcement, Billy.
Got Dale's report here, looks like in the month of January, 6 permits were issued. He's been out and done 10 inspections and meetings, had 4 in-office conferences. Appears that the project at the college golf course for the new restaurant has begun.
Yep. Okay, and I did get a email from state codes that they have received our annual report.
Mhm.
So, that's done. We'll be one of 3 municipalities, cause Dale does 3 municipalities. The rest of them, I don't know how many I'm actually ever sending in, but we're legal, so we're good.
Make a
Anything
motion,
else?
You have to accept his report, or
Yep,
make a motion to accept Dale's report.
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Justice Court report,
Make a motion to accept it.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
All right?
Aye.